So, this is kind of what we've got going on here at this point. It's been a couple days. I've masked off the inside. I've got gel coat on the interior cabin. Cockpit, and also in the cabin. It needs one more coat. I'm gonna wait till the very last minute to put the last coat on in there, and I'm gonna go ahead and primer all of this. It's all sanded and ready to go. We've got the hull and stripe all sanded down with 60 grit initially, and then I went over it with 150, mostly to burn it down quickly. I don't like waiting, so did 60 grit and then hit it with 150 to smooth that out a bit. Good enough for primer. These bulkheads will get primer and all grip. And once all the all grip is on everywhere, I'll mask that off and do non-skid up top. I think we're going to do like just an offset, add a little gray tint to the paint to get a little bit darker white. There's this fucking spot here. That's got me worried a little bit. This is the original paint. It's kind of weird because there's primer underneath all this paint. You can see the gray, and then there's this spot. This actually came off when I was blowing the dust off, and it's the only spot, and it looks like it goes right through to the gel coat. So maybe there was some wax there or something, but it looks like that's as far as it's going, but I gotta do something about that. And then once all the primer's on, that's gotta sit for 24 hours. Sometimes I prefer even 48 just to kind of let it cure completely. Sometimes we get cold nights here, almost every night actually, so that slows it down a bit. But I'm gonna move to the bottom, and this is actually decent shape. We'll plug in this hole here. You can see some small little spots where there's filler, which really is just seams for this hardware. And then this one hole that was here, looked like somebody tried to fix this without lifting it up off of the trailer. So what we did is we took the bottom support off under the keel. Still have it semi-supported on the trailer, but the poppets hold the brunt of the weight up, so that I can pull this block out in order to grind. The old repair didn't have any glass over the crack because you couldn't really get to it, couldn't reach in there with tools or anything, so they tried to fix it without lifting it up, and didn't seem like they managed to get much done that way. So this is all nice and sealed up, and they shouldn't have the same problem again. What else? Okay, we've got this rudder all glassed over. Just put a thin sheet of fiberglass cloth over this. Let it cure, sand it down, I think with some 150, and then spread some more epoxy filler over the flat spots, the flat sides. We're going to do this side as well today. and then once that's dry, we'll hit all the corners and edges with more filler, let that dry, and then sand it all down, fair it down. Should look good, should be smooth. This guy's dad has a boat that I restored, and the bottom literally has a mirror finish in it that you can see a reflection. Kind of nuts to get that out of bottom paint, but in any case, that's where I'm at. Pretty damn close to done. Probably have 10 days, 12 days left, I think, tops, to have everything done with boot stripe and bottom is painted, and we're good to push this outside. Got my next project waiting in line, which is this little cuddy cabin riverboat up here. That's going to take a good 5 weeks, 6 weeks. And then we've got this Mako that has all of the stringers and deck pulled out. We're going to be replacing and doing a hull job on that. This one is going to be completely refinished top to bottom, other than interior. So that's where I'm headed next after the ensign. Plenty to do.